What's up, Raider Nation? It's Heidi Fang here, and we're going to break down some of the options that the Raiders have in the 2024 NFL Draft in the first round. Our writers have taken the time to really put together some pieces, breaking down every position possible for this team, whether they stay at 13 or not. What will Tom Telesco and Antonio Pierce do in their first year of their new regime? That will be determined on April 25th when the NFL Draft begins. But first, let's hear from our Raiders beat writer, Vinnie Bonsor, on his suggestion for what the Raiders should do with their first round pick.
If we're talking about perfect fits for the Raiders, might not be realistic depending on what the Washington Commanders decide to do at number 2, but perfect fit for the Raiders, I got to go with Jayden Daniels, the Louisiana State superstar, Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. This is a guy that threw it for over 3,000 yards, ran it for over 1,000 yards, was a touchdown machine, took care of the ball, got the most out of a okay LSU team. His connection to Antonio Pierce, I think the star factor that he brings, being willing to play and thrive on the big stage, his dual threat ability, it's everything that the Raiders are looking for in a quarterback to diversify this offense in a way that hasn't been diversified for years, in terms of being able to have a quarterback that can make every throw, but then also put it away and run it. You can design plays for Jayden Daniels to run the ball. So if in a perfect world, the most ideal candidate for the Raiders coming out of this draft is LSU's Jayden Daniels.
So Vinny has it at quarterback, but Ed Greene, our Review Journal sports columnist, has another take.
Heidi, I think they're going to go offensive tackle at number 13. I don't think it's going to be possible to trade up to get that quarterback. So I think you should go offensive tackle and have someone on that right side, which they don't have right now. One guy I really like, Kalisa Fuaga from Oregon State, 6'6", 324 pounds, huge guy. He can move. I think he's going to be a first-round pick at tackle, and I think if he's there, the Raiders should really look at taking him. If they can't get a quarterback, I'd get someone who can protect that right side of the line, whether it's Baker Mayfield, whether it's Aiden O'Connell, whoever the quarterback's going to be, they're going to need someone on that right side. Maybe even take a shot at Troy Fatuanu, the Liberty High grad who was at the University of Washington. He's probably not highly as rated as Fuaga, but I like Fatuanu also for the way he moves. He barely ever fell down in college or high school. He's got great feet, played volleyball as a high school player as well. So he's got great feet. So those are two guys I really like at the offensive tackle position if they're there for the Raiders.
Now Adam Hill, our NFL writer, takes it to the other side of the football with the defense.
I think one player stands out above the rest. Terrion Arnold from Alabama, the cornerback. He really fits what the Raiders want to do. He really fits what Antonio Pierce wants to do. He seems to be an Antonio Pierce type of guy. We've seen them bonding already at some of their meetings over the last couple of weeks. They seem to be completely in sync, and I think he fits very well with the Raiders and what they want to do on defense. I think he pairs really well with Jack Jones. I think he's similar in swag and demeanor, and I think that would be an added dimension to the defense. So Terrion Arnold, if they're going defense, they're going corner, and that's the guy.
I also took the time to talk to some of Raider Nation out there to get their take on what they think the Raiders could do at 13, or if they move around in the draft, as a lot of people are anticipating.
Looking to get a quarterback. I know we got Aiden O'Connell. I know we have Gardner Minshew now. I think they're just bridge quarterbacks for that new quarterback coming in, Jayden Daniels. Only thing is, we're probably going to have to trade with the Patriots, which don't like to do because they're the Patriots, but if we stay at 13, I think we're going with Michael Penix.
Definitely the Raiders, we need a quarterback. I mean, we haven't had any luck, the past, I would say, 10, 15 years. I mean, we got a bust, the biggest bust in the NFL draft, Marcus Russell. Yeah. And then we had this other guy that he was partying too much. Every time, I think that was the last 2 quarterbacks we drafted as the first round. And so the Raiders haven't had any luck. We have some great talent out there, and definitely first round pick quarterbacks take you to the Super Bowl, with the exception of Tom Brady. But everything else, out there, you see the teams that go to the Super Bowl, it's usually a first round pick quarterback that takes the team.
Don't forget, draft day is April 25th and lasts through the 27th. We'll have you covered for every single round on VegasNation.com. Don't forget to go on and check out some of those articles that our writers put together from Vinnie Bonsor, Ed Greene, and Adam Hill. We'll be out there at the headquarters and all over town, making sure to deliver all the fast takes and smart coverage that you need for the NFL Draft. For all of our writers, I'm Heidi Fang. Thank you so much for watching. Raiders!